What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. Yesterday we had a 3-3 day. A couple of those bets were the main one in the Champions League, and Cerveda. I'm surprised they didn't score that second goal. They got a penalty taken away from them by VAR. I'm just surprised they didn't score, and I'm also surprised that Blackpool did not score a goal. I was expecting at least a 5-1 day yesterday, but hey, 3-3 is not so bad. It was a slight negative day, but we want to make some money. We want to turn that back around today, guys. First bet of the day is going to be in the China Super League. But first, before I say that, guys, if you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page. And if you guys are new, all my bets will be in the description. So check out the description of this video. All my bets will be there. So if you guys do not understand what bets exactly I'm taking, the bets will be in the description. So check that out. First bet of the day, guys, Chinese Super League. Zhejiang Professional taking on Tianjin Jinmen Tigers. This one, guys, I'm taking Zhejiang Professional over 1.5 goals. I think they come out here and score at least 2 or 3 goals in this game. I expect a 2-1 or a 3-1 victory for them. The last 3 times they have played against the Tigers, guys, they scored 2 goals in 3 of the last 4 games. And I expect them to come out here and do it again. 4 of the last 5 games, when they play it at home, they have scored at least 2 goals. 4 of the last 5 games, the Tigers have given up at least 2 goals. So I expect this one, with the Zhejiang Professional being at home, for them to come out here and score at least 2 goals for this one. So for this bet, guys, like I said, Zhejiang Professional over 1.5 goals. Alright, guys, so the next bet's going to be in the Chinese FA Cup. It's going to be Beijing Guoan taking on Yunnan Yukun. And this one, guys, I'm taking Beijing Guoan on the money line. I think they're going to come out here and honestly win this game. Even if it's a 1-0 victory, I expect them to be dominant in this game. The last 2 times they have played against Yunnan Yukun, they won the game 2-1 and then 2-0. Kind of expecting the same exact thing. Maybe a 3-1 or a 2-0 victory. I just think Beijing Guoan, especially being at home, is a way better team. I expect them to come out here and dominate this game from kickoff all the way to the end. So for this bet, guys, second bet of the day in the Chinese FA Cup, Beijing Guoan on the money line. Alright, guys, for the next bet, it's going to be in the Champions League. Bodo Glimt taking on Sturm Graz. Guys, this one I'm taking both teams to score. Bodo Glimt is honestly a really good team, but Sturm Graz is a really good team as well. If I had to pick, I think Sturm Graz might be the better squad. But with Bodo Glimt playing at home, they are the favorites. They're a -160, and just Sturm Graz is a pretty sizable underdog, but I don't think they go scoreless in this one. I think Bodo Glimt comes in here, scores 2 goals. I think Sturm Graz comes out here, scores 1 or 2. I honestly can see a 2-1 victory for Bodo Glimt or a 2-2 draw. So for this game, guys,
alright, guys, this is my Cash App tag. Just a quick break in the action before I finish this breakdown. If you guys want to leave me a tip, this is my Cash App tag right here. Moneyline Wager Zone. Help me buy a coffee. Keep me awake too. Do all this research I do for you guys. I pretty much do a lot of research all day, and I really appreciate any tips. They are not required, but they are really appreciated. It will also help me add more things to my video. I want to start putting videos, different things, different backgrounds for myself, working a lot of different things. So I would really appreciate anything that you guys would like to send me. Like I said, they were not required. They're very appreciated. And all right, guys, the link to this Cash App will be in the description of this video. So check that out. And like I said, they are appreciated, not required. So now back to the action.
Alright, guys, next bet is going to be in the UEFA Champions League. It's going to be Fenerbahce taking on Benfica. This one, I'm taking both teams to score. I think this game has a good chance to come out to a 1-1 draw, maybe a 2-1 victory for either side. Fenerbahce has one of the best offenses in the world. They've been scoring left and right. They scored 4 goals on a team in Feyenoord last time, and I expect them to come out here in Benfica at least score 1 or 2. Benfica plays in the better league though, in the Portugal leagues. Benfica is one of the best teams in the world as well, at least a top 10, maybe top 11 team in the world, and I don't think on the road they go scoreless. I honestly think I could see a 2-1 victory for Benfica, or even a 1-1, or even a 2-2 draw. Either way, guys, I see both teams scoring in this one, so that's the bet for this game. Both teams to score for this one. Alright, guys, next bet in the League's Cup is going to be the Seattle Sounders taking on Puebla. This one, guys, I'm taking Seattle Sounders over 1.5 goals. I think Seattle Sounders comes out here, scores honestly 3 goals against Puebla. I think they come out here and dominate all the way from the beginning to the end. They're playing at home in Seattle. When Seattle plays at home, they tend to dominate. They have probably the best offense at the moment in the MLS, and Puebla is not even one of the best teams in the Liga MX. They're a middle of the pack squad, and now with Seattle Sounders, how good they played in the Club World Cup, how good they've been playing in this tournament so far, I expect Seattle Sounders at home to come out here at least score 2 goals. So for this bet in the League's Cup, give me Seattle Sounders over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, for the last bet of the day now, it's going to be a two-leg parlay in the Leagues Cup. We're taking both teams to score in both of these games, guys. Toluca and Orlando City. I expect both teams to come out there and score because Toluca, honestly, is probably the better team, and they're the favorites, honestly, in this game. But Orlando City has been playing really good recently. I don't know why. Part of me feels like Orlando City is a live underdog to win this game. But either way, they do not go scoreless against Toluca. Toluca is probably, honestly, on paper, the better team. But just with how better Orlando City has been playing recently, they have a good chance of winning this game, and especially when they do not go scoreless against Toluca. So I'm thinking both teams score in that one. And then LA Galaxy against Pachuca. Pachuca is the better team at the moment, but LA Galaxy's offense is a really good offense. Their defense hasn't been showing up recently, but LA Galaxy usually always scores in their games, and they're playing at home in LA at the Dignity Health Sports Park. So I do not expect them to go scoreless against a team in Pachuca. Pachuca is like a top 5, maybe top 6 team in Liga MX. LA Galaxy are the defending champions of the MLS, but at the moment they have so many injuries that they have fallen off to one of the worst teams in MLS right now. But either way, that's because their defense is not good. That has nothing to do with their offense. Their offense, they come out there and score goals at least. But I think Pachuca comes out here and wins that game, but LA Galaxy does not go scoreless at home. So for this bet, guys, like I said, two-leg parlay, both teams to score in Toluca and Orlando City, and both teams to score in the LA Galaxy and Pachuca game. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, 3-3 day. Let's turn it around and have a positive day today. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.